Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Doki Doki Blue Skies.
So, if I've interpreted this correctly...
You probably haven't.
You're basically doing everything you can to keep your friends happy.
You weren't supposed to get that. But yeah, you got it.
I saw through your charade.
I really enjoyed writing this one. Just getting your thoughts out onto paper and turning them into a poem, it's like magic.
Just like
So-
magic.
So, Sayori, you're still very upset about yesterday then, right? Because clearly this poem is literally about yesterday.
Yesterday!
And probably your
It's
entire life,
history.
but especially yesterday.
I think it's amazing. You should be really proud of it.
Thank you, Kazuma. That means a lot. I didn't think it was that good, though.
Nah, it's great, seriously. You can't help but notice that the latter half of the poem isn't quite as cheery. In fact, it's somewhat alarming. A very dark contrast from the cheeriness
Dude,
I'm used to.
you just
with
literally said
Sayori.
what the point of the poem is. She's doing everything she can to keep her friends happy.
Yeah.
At the cost of herself.
Although, maybe I'm looking into this a little too much, but at the end of the poem is pretty dark. And you said you've been in touch with your feelings recently.
Hey! He
So I'm
finally
just checking.
understood! I've been in touch with my
Everything
feelings
okay?
recently! Here's a poem that's super dark and depressing! Oh! I mean, of course, silly!
You mean Sully? No, you're right,
Yeah.
Silly.
Of course, Baka!
Hey, that's
Baka!
Natsuki's thing. Stop stealing my lines!
Shut up, bitch! I'll whip you! Baka!
No, not again.
I forgot to tell you, I really like writing about bittersweet stuff. Stuff that isn't just happy or just sad. A mixture of the two. And this poem shows what I mean. It's just my writing style.
Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. Well, either way, I'm glad you're enjoying writing so much. I hope you keep it up, and if you need to talk to someone, you know I'm here. Good to have a hobby. That's not video games and watching TV.
Of course, and hopefully you'll also stick with it.
Oh, I do.
I look forward to seeing all the poems you write in the future.
Well, no guarantees there,
Oh.
but just from seeing the passion in Sayori's eyes, it's hard to be pessimistic.
Pessimistic.
Alright, well, Bak is next. Natsuki reads my poem, but now she had to have read it at least once.
Twice.
Sorry, twice. Is everything okay? Huh? Oh, yeah. Natsuki looks down at my poem. It's good. Okay, really good. You chose better 20 words this time. There! I said it! Are you happy now? A little bit, yes. Then what's the problem? This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I'm supposed to be getting off on telling you your shit, and I can't do that.
Damn it, you're too good at picking 20 words at random. I should be on a word choice show. Yes, you should. I supposed to be the pro. You were supposed to write like me.
You weren't supposed Wait.
You weren't supposed to like my...
No,
yeah,
no.
because it's supposed to be a cute poem.
I think the
to
point
Ben
she's
and
making is that
Natsuki.
she writes bad poems, and that this is supposed to make her look better.
Instead, you just... It's good, damn it. I hate you for having me admit this. Damn you, you stupid idiot. You're actually good. Natsuki's voice trails off. Natsuki, I do write like you. Come again.
Huh?
My style is heavily influenced by yours. Did you not notice that before? I don't
She
know
reads
what
it
to
again.
say. Natsuki reads my poems once more.
That-
Hold on.
I remember that one from the first time.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I remember that from from when you played the first game as well.
Yeah. That she just starts having a mental breakdown.
This isn't even a love note.
Her face turns completely red as she reads, and once she finishes, she looks down at the floor. Natsuki, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. Not only is your poetry really good, but you also fight against the threat of normal poetry, and you fight hard.
I mean, she's short. She has to punch hard.
That alone is pretty impressive. Well, I do lift weights, that's probably why. Don't sell yourself short. You are a pro. I'm just trying to live up to your skill level. I'm getting too much compliments. I don't know how to handle this.
She's gonna start
I
actually
can't tell
crying.
whether I should call you an idiot or I should just kill myself.
She's gonna actually start crying.
Natsuki takes a moment to take just what I just said. More than a moment. She's been standing there. Oh. Really? Really? Wow, speechless for the 5th time. Can I have a reward? No.
No.
Thanks? No problem. Now let's see your poem. No. After that, I'm done with poems for today. Just go fuck yourself. I'm leaving. Yeah, sure. I don't get it. Why is he so good at this and I'm not? I don't get why people will hate on good rhymes. They act like it's dumb and a waste of time. And yet, that was a rhyme. I don't diss their free verse or deep subject types. Be dark all you want. Just keep in your...
Wow, this is definitely about yesterday's poems.
Oh, sure, you can tell me that you have a problem picking 20 words. If you have a problem, just keep it constructive like a construction worker. And things will be awesome. I'd like to know that our readers...
Oh my god, this is so about yesterday!
No best time. Oh, ha ha ha! You smug old glue sniffer.
First off, hold on. First off, I don't sniff glue. And second off, I'm not much older than you. I'm like 2 years older than you.
Stewie, don't do this thing that I love. My poems may be simple and often straightforward, but charm can be found in such whimsy and order. I demand
the
it.
entire point of this is she's writing like Dr. Seuss now. That's the biggest slap in the face. She's writing Dr. Seuss level rhymes to be like, look, I'm going to imitate the most beloved poet, one of the most beloved poets outside of Shakespeare, and he wrote the simplest fucking poems.
Why do you keep thinking I keep referencing red fish, blue fish?
I know why you do it. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Not all poems can be as complex as you like. If you think otherwise, you can go take a hike. I was going to say go to hell, but that works too.
Yep.
What about kids or the elderly too? Some read for fun. I guess unlike you. Shots fired!
Oh, fuck.
Let us go and enjoy what is written. You won't like it at all. That much is given.
Well, you won't like it all, but it's true as well.
But give things a chance. You might find something nice like a manga. Baka. Just open your mind, and your mind's eye will leap forward. I don't know. And that will suffice.
So...
So, what do you think?
You are going to start another argument.
Don't say anything.
You are going to start another argument.
I mean, it's well written at least. I'm not sure how I should confront Natsuki about this. Natsuki, do you have a grudge?
And you maybe might want to read the next line.
But to say that she still holds a grudge from yesterday would be an understatement, guys.
Younger bro has made a fucking understatement here, according to the game itself.
God forbid Yuri sees this.
Oh, Lord!
Yuri, I'm sorry. Natsuki, don't give Yuri this poem. Hell, well, that's a given. But yeah, you could say that I was inspired.
I can't imagine by what.
It really felt good to pound out these lines.
I get the feeling that wasn't the only thing that got pounded last night.
Poetry is an amazing emotional outlet, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yup.
Anyway, I can't wait to show Yuri this poem.
I
Do not. I will freaking eat it before I have you show it to her. Wait, hold up. What? Natsuki, do you really think that showing her this poem is a good idea? You're really going at her throat with this. Don't you think you should work out your issues with her? Yeah, well, she never tries to see things my way. So why should I? I think that's the wrong way to go about this. Relationships are a two-way street. Both people have to work to make things right.
Yes,
I should be a
Kazuma.
therapist.
Yes, Kazuma. You're right. But that's exactly what she's saying. It's a two-way fucking street. And she is trying to work at it and has been for a while. And Yuri's doing fuck all.
Why don't you try the bigger person? Try being the bigger person and just talk to her first. But I already know that she's not going to try. Or I already know what she's going to say. That would have worked too. She's always so preoccupied with looking complicated and smart. It's clear to me that she doesn't care if anyone can understand her, including me. You can't understand her if you don't try. She might speak using a more complex vocabulary, and she may have mannerisms that seem strange to you. But from what I've seen of the both of you, she's more similar to you than you think.
Do you want me to kill you?
You shouldn't have said that, Kazuma. That's... Aren't you judging a book by its cover right now? Oh, no!
You're going to die.
You're dead. Whatever. Can't hold this grudge forever, you know. At least think of Monica and Sayori. Fine, I won't show Yuri my poem. I'll show her the poem I showed yesterday or something. Are you happy? A little bit, yes. I won't be happy until you try to talk to her. She's not going to bite, Natsuki.
I'm pretty sure she will.
But you will.
Yeah, it might be true.
Alright, I get it. I'll try to talk to her sometime. Thanks. You're gonna do the club proud. Shut it! But you know, I'm glad that we were... I'm glad that we share a similar writing style, at least. It's cool to talk to someone who, well, gets me. I've been enjoying sharing with you. Oh, I bet that was hard to say. Shut it!
She's trying so hard here.
So, consider yourself lucky. Can I get a cookie? No!
I gave out all my cookies.
Alright, I will. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. Same here.
I feel like we're forced to check in
Okay,
with the other person next, right?
I almost want to. I really do. But I kind of want to choose Monica next.
She's like, who do we warn first, Yuri or Monica?
Let's do Yuri.
I'm sorry if I've offended you.
When'd you do that? Huh?
I said that Natsuki's writing style wasn't the best. But it seems that you prefer that style to mine.
I mean, yeah,
to be fair, you have used 0 Yuri words. At all.
No, I've gotten one.
One single Yuri word
one.
this entire time. So in a way, I'm saying that your writing style is bad as well.
Yuri, that's a bit of a stretch.
It really isn't.
But I suppose you can see it that way.
Like,
but
if I'm saying this writing style is bad because Natsuki does it, and you also do it, I'm saying it's bad because you do it as well. No, it's you're saying it the other way.
Mm.
I hope that you can forgive me.
Yuri, I never was mad at you. It's okay for you to have an opinion. That doesn't make you evil.
You might want to preface.
Hold up!
I
You can have an opinion, you just can't be a bitch about
No.
it.
It's like, you have an opinion that can make you evil. In this case, it just isn't. Like, there are absolutely evil opinions.
I should have known this would happen. If I try to prepare my words, I just sound awkward and weird. But if I just try to speak my mind, I come off as unfiltered, and people just like me anyway. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's clear that you'd be happier if you spent more time around the others.
Yuri.
Please. You don't have to pity me, it's okay. Besides, I have my books with me. They'll never abandon me or leave me alone. They're all I've ever needed anyways.
This is just so sad.
I got nothing. I don't know what to say.
Neither does Kazuma.
Yuri shows me a plaintive smile before turning around and heading back to her desk. I really didn't mean to upset her, but no matter what I say, she won't listen to me. She really seems to think I hate her, although that couldn't be further from the truth. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she actually wants to be alone, I'll have to respect that request and leave her be. Shut!
You don't even
down.
get to read her poem.
Fuck! Monica.
Hi again, Kazuma. I am trusting that the club's been doing you well. I say
No.
that because I don't know if the club's been doing you well, because you've denied me the ability to know that information without asking you.
Same answer as yesterday, even though it shouldn't be.
That's nice to hear. So how's the writing going?
Alright, I guess
It's still
I picked
20
another...
words, isn't it?
Yep, I did another word choice for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Just alright,
Now I guess I should say that it's revolutionized my world and brought color to my previously lifeless life. Well, I say that, but the club, if not the poetry, really has made my days more interesting.
Okay, can it with the sarcasm, mister. At least you're not hating it though, right?
Nah, it's been an interesting experience at least. Gives me a new hobby to do.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself at least.
I haven't found a job yet, but I'll let you know. I'll get back with you.
Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Yeah, sure, here's my 20 words. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Here's the other problem. I'm not sure she knows their 20 words anymore. Because she's given up being in, like, she literally has the game actually is affecting her as if she was a normal character.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
she legit might look at this and think it's a real poem.
By the way, guys, if this mod does come back, I am tempted to bring it back to do the Monica route for
It's
Blue
never gonna
Skies,
happen.
but it all depends on if they do it.
It's not gonna happen. Pressurized. I float there, in vast hollow emptiness, large but small, grandiose and overwhelming, yet a dust mote, drifting, wandering, carried along, in endless void. But then I realize, my eyes open, bloodshot, my mouth opens, gasping for breath in this crushing, suppressing, restraining, boundless, everlasting, suffocating vacuum of torment, atmosphere, Pascal, Tor, screaming with no mouth, stretching, restraining, unrelenting, clawing with no nails, disintegrating in a suffocating poem of absence.
Nobody ever goes to food or water for atmosphere. Oh, that's it. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Really, free form too, if that's what you call it.
Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Never said I didn't.
Well, you clearly don't like it because you don't pick any of my words. You don't have any words. That's the problem.
And that was great about Brand New Day. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. The other girls don't do this stuff nearly as much as you, at least.
Yeah, you could say that they're a bit more traditional when it comes to their structure.
You can call it traditional.
But I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
Stop quoting freaking Sayori. Is this why she's your vice president? Because you two just write similarly?
No. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It fragments everything and leaves a dissonant tone with the reader.
I see. I guess there's a lot of things you can do with poetry.
Definitely. Poetry is very much an art form.
How about my next poem? I actually make a background image using the words of the poem.
That would be very cool.
If only we could do that.
That would be very cool. You're meant to craft poems using never-before-seen combination of words to interpret the world around you.
You really love poetry, huh? Maybe you should write a poem about poetry someday.
Ha ha ha, that's not a bad idea. Anyway, it's still
No, it's me.
it's you.
Anyway, it's still hard for me to tell what your poems are about.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Now, we've all had to experience that at this point, with the poetry discussions and all.
I don't know, I just have a feeling.
But it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing, though, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving.
Yeah, it definitely is more helpful getting real criticism and feedback rather than just empty words.
Yeah, so, hey, hey, Yuri, Natsuki, learn this.
I guess I've really hit the mother load with the literature club.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh crap, I didn't get another quarter. I need another writing
Yeah,
tip.
I think I realized the reason why she's looking off at an angle isn't because it isn't because she's trying not to look at the game, but it's more that she's trying not to look at you. Because in all the other ones, she's staring straight forward at you.
Yeah.
And now she's actually staring off as if she's trying to talk to someone else in the room. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
Actually, Natsuki and I haven't shared yet.
Oh, I can feel a storm a-coming. Yuri hesitantly approaches Natsuki, who isn't meeting her eyes. Considering Natsuki's poem for today, it's no wonder that she doesn't want to share it with Yuri. Judging by Monica and Sayori's anxious expressions, they seem to be thinking along the same lines as I
Yeah,
am.
because they've read it.
I can practically see Natsuki sweating pit bulls. Meanwhile, Yuri appears to be blissfully unaware of the situation.
I wouldn't call what she's feeling right now bliss.
I'd convince Natsuki to reconcile with Yuri, but if she sees Natsuki's poem, well, it's all over. And so is the game.
So, Natsuki, if I may.
How about no? How about we do this tomorrow instead? I'm not, feeling well. It's my time of the
I mean, fair, I guess. You know what? Fair. I mean, this isn't even a new joke for our mods. Like, literally Abridged just had her gushing blood at an incredible rate forever. So, like, the literal last mod we played already had this in even higher quantities.
Oh, God, it's still so good when you read it. I'm saving my time.
You're gonna have to switch to a new save file. I can practically see Monica internally facepalming. You know, I gave up for this. I chose to not do anything. I'm choosing to not be in charge of the literature club.
Oh, God,
I
this
am not
is
in
too
charge.
Good.
Sayori is not in charge.
This is too good.
Yuri and Natsuki are not in charge. The
It's-
main character is in charge here. I chose to give this up, and yet now I have to heal this.
Oh, Natsuki must have forgotten that the club isn't all girls anymore.
Girls, girls, girls.
Oh, is that so?
Yuri notices as I walk out of the classroom, she hears a burst
Oh.
of laughter.
One thing, by the way, one thing I noticed with this, also in this shot, Natsuki is like the one staring at the screen. But I noticed, look at Yuri's back. Like, look at Monica. Her
Mhm.
back is more or less straight.
Yeah.
Look at Sayori. Her back is more or less straight. Look at Yuri. Her
Yeah.
back goes this way, and then this way.
I think you pointed this out.
Yeah, it's like, her back is
Yeah,
so
her-
fucking broken!
Her back is pretty much broken. She has that rare spine defect where it locks in place after a while, and she has to get
Yeah,
back
so-
surgery to fix it.
I'm sorry, you must feel absolutely terrible if you can't even share your poem today.
You don't need to apologize. It's
It's her time
not
of
your
the
fault.
month.
I know.
Not a fucking flu.
I can definitely share tomorrow.
Oh. Well, even if you aren't well enough to share your own poem, would you like to see mine?
I
I
yeah.
wrote it thinking of our argument the other day.
God damn it!
I suppose that I wanted to show you that I'm more open-minded than I may have appeared. As a way of repenting. I know it's not much, but hopefully this can contribute to a reconciliation between us. Although we may have our disagreements, I would like to consider you a friend. And friends forgive each other. I'm sorry if that's presumptuous of me to say. No, it's not. Oh, it's you.
No, it's not presumptuous of you to say because that's what my poem's
No,
about.
no, her poem's the opposite. Her
Yeah.
her poem is not reconciling and nailing her into
Yes.
the fucking ground.
Because I'd like to consider you a friend too. So, hand over your damn poem. With a shy smile, Yuri hands the sheet of paper and her hands over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, her eyes widen. You're writing using rhyme and stuff like me.
You could say that you convinced me to practice adding more lyricism to my poetry.
Natsuki looks like she's speechless for once. If she wasn't speechless for mine. Thanks, Yuri. It's awesome.
There's really no need to thank me.
Well, I'm really glad that I got to know you more. And I'll definitely have something that'll knock your socks off tomorrow.
I'll be looking forward to that.
I'm gonna go burn my poem now.
I do hope you'll feel better tomorrow as well, so that you could share your work with me then.
Yeah, of course. That was a crisis and a half avoided.
That was a crisis on infinite Earths avoided.
I'm really glad that Natsuki and Yuri worked things out, and it seems that Monica and Sayori feel the same way.
It's good to see everyone getting along. Now that we are done sharing though, I have something to discuss with you all. There's a great opportunity for expanding the club that's coming up.
Is this about the festival?
You could say that.
Yeah, are we actually going to see it? Brand new day.
Well, Blue Skies. Brand New Day does show the festival.
Does it? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
we go
it.
past the festival.
I don't think we got to the festival.
Mm-hmm.
We did?
Yeah, they go past the festival, and then Natsuki gives Yuri a manga to read, and so the scenes with Yuri suddenly has her reading a manga in them instead.
I can't remember it. Do you really have to do something? Do we really have to do something? It's only in a few days, so it's not like...
She's staring off sweating bullets because she's worried about it too!
It's not like...
It's
Well-
only. Yeah, it's. Oh, sorry, it's not like.
It's not like we'll be able to come up with anything good.
Yes, that's something I'm concerned about as well. With such little time to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put together anything good enough to attract new members.
Yeah, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves or cussing someone else like I did Yuri. Oh, sorry, Yuri. Is that too soon?
No, it's fine. I get it.
Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Nothing more than a few decorations. I can design some pamphlets to hand out at the event, and say Yuri made posters to put up around the school.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to put on a poetry performance.
A what?
Oh, Monica.
Everyone's going to choose one poem to recite out loud. It doesn't have to be written by you, as long as you put your heart into the recitation. Although, of course, it'd be great if you could show off your own work. And the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems, too.
Yeah, I put a thing on the posters that says bring your own poems.
Also,
Preferably do not make them over 10,000 words. No, 1,000 words. I put 1,000 words.
my poem's gonna be about my whip. How sturdy and old it is. Really needs to be replaced.
It's gonna be so cool.
Suri pulls a poster out of her bag and holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? Don't tell me you started putting those posters up already.
That's actually the last one that we have left. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, you didn't even ask us before you started advertising.
See, here's the thing. That's a real problem here.
Yeah,
it's not even that
there's
it's
no
like it's not that it's a
communication.
bad idea. It's that we should probably have decided as a club what we're doing as a club.
Yeah, that's... Look, she's not used to working...
She's
with
not used to
them.
being a real person.
Yes. We never agreed to stand up in front of a bunch of random people and perform our poems.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
Yes, let's please calm down and take a moment to think about it. I understand that you two haven't had much experience sharing your poems out loud. In fact, we all haven't done that much. But I still think we should try our best. Look around.
Jump around! Monica motions to all of us.
We're all here because we have passion for literature and this club.
And this mod.
Don't you want to share that passion with other people? To inspire them to pursue their inner writer?
yeah, it's all about exploring yourself and trying new things, all while having fun.
That's not about the literature club.
Monica and I nod our heads in agreement. Natsuki and Yuri, on the other hand, remain silent. Guess that means it's my turn to say something. I mean, I don't think it's that much to ask. As Monica said, we're all here because we care about the club and want to see it flourish. And if all that means is a 2-minute poetry performance, then I think we can manage. Suri and Monica's faces light up as I finish speaking. Hey, it isn't like we don't care about the club, we just didn't agree to it.
Yeah.
It's just, do we really have to perform? You know, how hard it is to get new members. It's because people are just so narrow-minded jerks. They don't even give literature a chance. Who's to say this festival will be any different?
I'm inclined to agree with Natsuki, which is very strange for me. I'm sorry, Monica. I know how much you want to do this, but I can't imagine performing in front of a crowd of strangers.
Well, at least Yuri and Natsuki have proven they can agree on something.
They're a wall of dissent in this club.
Monica sighs, her eyes close as she rubs her temples.
Okay, hold on. I just need to go. I need to find where in the script. Oh, right, I don't have the script. Sayori, do you have the script?
I don't have the script either.
Does the main character have the script?
What are you looking at me for?
Nobody has the script. Okay. I'll just ad-lib it. Eventually we'll get to doing the performance like I said, because we always get to doing the performance like I said. So, look guys, I know you're anxious. I understand that. I really do. To be honest with you, I'm a little nervous myself for completely different reasons. Ha 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 ha. After all, it's my club, so people are going to judge me the most if our performance doesn't go well. Natsuki, if it makes you feel any better, a few of my friends will be coming along. They're lovely people. They won't judge you for your tastes. I've known them for a few years, trust me. Wait, there's judging now?
Oh. Natsuki huffs, turning away. She doesn't look particularly convinced.
And Yuri, I know it's a scary thought, but I've thought of a way to ease you into it.
Huh?
Cookie?
Why don't we start by practicing our poems to each other in the club?
No, wait. Not unless the main character Kun is there. I have to be there. Then it's perfect.
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
That is fair.
But
Monica, there's just gotta be something else we can do. Yuri nods vigorously.
This is what
at
happens when you
Natsuki's
go into a
words.
club where you're like, I'm going to the literature club because I don't have to perform there. We're suddenly doing a performance.
God
But I
damn
came
it.
here to get away from performances.
Anxiety written all over her face.
But guys!
No, Sayori, it's okay. If you guys really think we can do better than a poetry performance, I'll gladly go along with an alternative. Any ideas?
Awkward silence fills the room. Well, we all glance at each other anxiously before Sayori finally speaks up.
Oh, we could!
Yuri stops and thinks to herself for a moment.
No, never mind. That wouldn't work.
Once again, the room falls silent.
Well then, I guess we can't come up with something different after all. Ha ha ha.
Monica laughs, attempting to ease the tension in the room.
Unfortunately, her robotic laugh doesn't do that. I know you guys might not be the most on board with this idea, but I think it's our best option. Please, guys, please.
Can you stop pressuring us? I'm honestly surprised Natsuki's putting up such a resistance. I knew she was a little hot-headed, but even still, don't ever say that.
Don't say that to her ever.
Ever.
I'm not pressuring you, Natsuki.
Both of them have raised their voice. Yuri looks a little startled, and Sayori looks anxious to intervene.
Guys, please, there's no need to get angry. Can't we just discuss this normally?
She didn't discuss this with us at all until this moment. That's the problem here.
Monica reflects on Sayori's words, looking a little ashamed of her outburst.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's just, this festival is important to me, that's all. Ever since I created the club, I've always wanted to show other people. Natsuki, Yuri, I imagine you were both a little apprehensive when Kazuma joined, right? After all, he was an unfamiliar face.
Not to Sayori. She smiles warmly at me.
But look, he's integrating really well.
She faces Natsuki, then looks back
Es-
at me. I throw her a peace sign.
Especially with you. I mean, you two bonded over manga, right? He asked you for recommendations, and for what I could gather, you both share a common interest.
Hey, it's not like we bonded or anything. It's just nice to find someone else who likes manga, that's all. She shoots a look at Yuri.
Haha, of course, how silly of me to forget. Anyway, maybe some of these new members might also be manga enthusiasts. Who knows? Surely you'd like being able to share your passion with other people, right?
Natsuki shrugs half-heartedly. I suppose that'd be cool, yeah. Monica beams.
See, that's exactly my mentality. Wanting to share the things you like with new people.
Yeah, I know, it's just... Are there really no other ideas?
Remember, poetry performances are a pretty big part of this club, but you generated it from nothing! It could just not be!
Bah.
Poetry just started last week!
It could be a review of a book you read, not a
Yeah,
poem.
whatever. But
Anyway.
we want to show people what our meetings are really like. If we just gave out posters, or showed them our poems in writing only, it wouldn't really be a fair reflection.
Seeing that there's no real way she's going to win this, Natsuki sits back and grumbles something
Fine,
under her
you win,
breath.
bitch. So, what do you think, guys? For me? For us?
Fine. I still don't think this is a good idea, but fine, I'll do it. Just stop guilt-tripping us.
Thanks, Natsuki. You, Yuri?
Yuri nervously glances at each of our
Expectant.
expectant faces.
I don't think that Natsuki is expectant.
But Monica, what if people start being inconsiderate and disturb us, or laugh,
Or ending
Don't like
the
me.
episode.
or ending the episode.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We're gonna have to stop there and come back
Yep.
next time and continue on in Doki Doki Blue Skies. The future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome. And there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.